Hey y'all, it's me again, and today I am coming at you with a video about buying, not renting, buying from Rent the Runway, the whole process and what it looked like for me. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So, for those who don't know, I'm Toni Williams. This is Toni Williams Luxury, where we cover everything from the rooter to the tutor, baby, about my journey in this luxury space, because I am what? New to this, not true to this. So, if you like what you see and my personality, baby, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell, go ahead and comment in the comment section below, and share this video and my other videos with your mama and them. Now, your girl is bougie frugal, and I am always trying to look for a deal and a way to save money off of retail, but I still want quality pieces. So I just remembered that one of my really good friends had rented from Rent the Runway, and she told me that you could actually buy the items you rented. So it got me thinking. So keep in mind, y'all, I have never rented from Rent the Runway. I've never bought from Rent the Runway. I didn't even have an account. So I had to go on and create a free account. I did not sign up for any of the memberships or anything like that. And I was pleasantly surprised throughout my research into all of this that they have 2-day shipping. 2-day shipping. And then on top of that, you do have 7 days to return the items that you purchased if you do not like them. However, you are going to pay like a $5.95 restocking fee per item, but I was okay with that. So let's go ahead and get into like my thought process and the process when buying from Rent the Runway. So the first thing I did was I went to their website, and then I just scrolled over to the categories and I selected clothing because I wanted outerwear. There's a method to my madness, I know. And I put in my correct sizing that I wanted, and it produced like 22 pages of stuff, and I went through every single page. Yes. Now, what I was looking for here is I was looking at what the original retail price was in comparison to the buyout price. And I wanted the biggest gap possible to make it worth my while and give me the bang for my buck, especially for previously used items. Now, what I discovered is that if something was rented out a lot, or if it was out of season or what have you, the gap was typically bigger. Do with that what you will. And then something else that I also looked at on that site was the reviews, because the reviews at the bottom are awesome. People put pictures, they put their height, weight, body type, their initial thoughts, if they wanted to buy it or not. I love the reviews, and they give you the good, the bad, the ugly, unfiltered. So the reviews outside of the site that I also went and researched was I just typed into Google whatever that item was, and I looked at the reviews on department stores and anywhere else that sold those items to see what people thought of it. One of my biggest ones though was to go to social media platforms like TikTok especially, and YouTube, and see what reviews people put out about these items, especially if it was an item that had its moment in the sun. Those were always great. Now, besides the reviews, the next thing that I would look into would be just to look at the different commerce sites like Poshmark, The RealReal, eBay, other department stores, to see what the price comparison was, just to see like if there was better deals, because a lot of these places, although the original retail price is high, they might be having sales or deals, and it could be lower for brand new. Or like Poshmark, I could put in an offer for something that could be accepted for lower. So I kept those in mind. Now, for the pieces that I did get, I didn't find any better deals. Those were the best deals. And your girl was also looking for coupons just to see, because, and I actually found one whenever I purchased these, and which gave me 15% off on top of the already discounted price. So it was a win, baby. So just a couple of quick tips. Whenever you're shopping for discounts and sales, shop out of season. So if you're looking for coats, look for it in the summertime, and vice versa. And also, anytime that you notice across various platforms and sale sites that there are major sales going on, it's probably a sale season. Look for those coupons and look on these type of sites, because they will be steeply discounted because they're trying to keep up with the competition, baby. And also keep in mind whenever you're trying these items on that now that they're yours, if you keep them, if they're too long or too short or what have you, you can go and get them altered. So, okay, now let's go ahead and cover down on the shipping. The shipping legitimately got here in 2 days, and the crazy part is that it had a carrier, its own individual carrier. So I got a email whenever it shipped out, and then I got a text message because I opted in for text saying that my carrier Emily was going to be delivering my stuff the day it came, and it gave me play by play, minute by minute almost, updates of where I was at in the route, and it was hand delivered by a carrier. That was the coolest thing ever. Now, I didn't have to sign for anything or anything like that, and it came in a very obvious Rent the Runway bag, but that was fine. And just a quick tip in case you do want to return, but you don't have any extra boxes and you don't want to pay for bagging, make sure that you open the bagging along the perforated lines so that you could restuff the items back in there, reseal it, and ship it off with the free shipping label that they give you. Okay, y'all. Now, let's get into my buys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So just a forewarning, I kept everything that I did buy because it was in a condition that I was perfectly fine with. And also, these pieces had a barcode that was attached to him, like on the tags, but that was so that Rent the Runway could scan them whenever they were renting them out. So you could take those off. So my first purchase was a medium houndstooth coat that had some great reviews, and everybody was saying that they wanted to buy it and they were going to buy it. And so I was just like, absolutely. Now, it did have a couple of negative comments that were saying that it should be taken out of rotation because it was starting to feel more like a blanket. And I was like, baby, sign me up. I want something that's outerwear and cozy. It came as described, and it did have a smell. There was a couple comments about smells. It had like a dry cleaning chemically smell, but I think it's because it was a tweed coat. So we'll see what I can do about that, but I was okay with it. It didn't smell horrible. The next coat that I got was a Victoria coat by Victoria Beckham, and I got it in a UK 12 or a size 8 because that's what the reviews were recommending. They said the reviews basically said that it was made for tall, slender people and you should size up. They also said that it was too long, but I wasn't concerned about that because I'm 5'7", which is tall for most people. So, and I always figured if it's mine, baby, I can get it altered. Now, I was not blown away by this coat because I don't know, maybe it's because of my bias with all the luxury goods that I have, and I'm used to something being thicker and heavier weighted. But yeah, I would not buy this retail. But I will say that it was on par for a contemporary brand, but it wasn't really giving me luxury, if you know what I mean. So, and the smell of it was normal. It was nothing crazy about it. It smelled normal. The third item that I got was this cupcake and cashmere vest with this faux fur. And again, I wouldn't have bought this at the retail price because I don't feel like you should be paying a little bit more for faux fur, but that's just me. The reviews on this was amazing. Everybody said they wanted to keep it. They were thinking about keeping it. So I was like, I need to have it. And I've always wanted one of these vests. And it was very comfortable. I just wish that there was a button on there. So I might add a button later. And the smell was fine. Okay, and the fourth and last thing that I bought was a Mackage coat in a size medium. And all of the reviews said that people bought it for like ski trips and that it was very warm and cozy and it did its job. But they also said it looked like a trash bag. So when I got it, I did notice that it had like tears at the pockets from where people were shoving their hands in there. But it wasn't anything crazy for me not to keep it, especially for the price that it was. Because I know that this brand of coat is extremely expensive and it wasn't bothering me. It was super warm, pillowy, comfy, all that good jazz. And there was no smell to it. So yeah. All in all, I would have to say that my entire experience with buying from Rent the Runway was an excellent one, and I absolutely would do it again. There were a couple items that I wanted to buy, like there was specifically a like Leatherman coat, but it was able to buy, but it was sold out in my size, so I couldn't get it. So I just saved it so I can go back to it later. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any tips and tricks. Don't forget to comment below. Share this video with your mama and them. Follow my other socials. But until next time, guys, deuces.